There's only one way to test it. Do 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 do. Oh, I always forget to change the title. Hello world. Sure. Sure. Now let's go to this one. Let's actually do this. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, 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 yo. If there's anybody there, I am just getting some stuff right over here. And we can change this here. We can change this to just chatting. Change that there. Stop playing with him. Bro, my lighting is bad. My lighting is definitely not great. Okay. What else was I finna do? Take this down. Oh, let me go put this on Insta. You know, you gotta blast it on Insta. You gotta let the people know that you're on Instagram. You gotta let the people know. Is there any way for me to? You know, I don't think there is. All good.
God, why would a man be there? Why do you want to be there? Like,
okay, let's go here. Get all that out of there. Boom, boom, boom. What is going on, people? People. I got a couple things I want to talk about. And I'm trying to do this thing where I save stuff in my reels. Oh, I guess I could talk about that too. Okay. Well, also what I want to do is make a post letting people know I'm live. This is where we do. This is where we do one of these. This is where we do one of these. Oh God, that didn't look good at all. Do one of those. Do one of these. Do one of these. I don't know if there's anybody in chat. If there's anybody in chat, holla. Here. Oh, let me actually. No, this might be overkill. I wonder if it's doing the automatic crop thing. It says it is, but who knows? No, these might be overkill. No, this might be overkill. But at least I get to spend the night. No, this might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night. No, this might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night. Overkill. Hitting all the buttons in the elevator. Overkill. Oh, I hate all of it. I hate all of it. No, it might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night. Here we go there. All right. Let's talk. Let's talk, everybody. I'm gonna bring the mic closer. Cause I'm gonna be really doing some yapping for a little bit. No, it might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night. Oh man. It seems like I should really move this over here. If I'm going to do that. Oh, did I even post that on my story? Whoa. Bro, my phone just did some crazy shit. Bro, my phone just autofilled something crazy. And the real shit is I was going to type that, but how did it know? Why did it know why did it know that? Why? That was insane. Overkill. Overkill. What the fuck keeps popping up on my? Yeah, at least I get to spend it. All right. Sorry. If anyone's here, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to tweet this link, gang. The Phoenix Rio. That should work.
Yep.
I forget if the links even work. All right, bet. Okay, I did my due diligence to let the people know I'm live. Bet. Let's start off with let's start the stream off with something lighthearted. The Mount Rushmore of Pokemon games. All right, now I'm born in 1997. Damn. I know. We're old now. So it's not like I've played a lot of the new Pokemon games. And even right here in the example, it's not like any of these shits are new. Because let's be real, they don't make them like they used to. But if I were to give my own personal Mount Rushmore of Pokemon games, let's get it real quick. Honestly, I'm not putting anything from the DS era in there. Even though I liked Pokemon Diamond, just to be clear, but that was like the last step where I was into Pokemon. You know what I mean? And then started going outside, started being a little bit more grown, not playing Pokemon no more. But Pokemon Emerald has to be there. They already got it here. Pokemon Fire Red. They got Leaf Green here, but I'm more of a Fire Red kind of guy. Then they got Pokemon XD. Now Pokemon XD was fire on the GameCube. But I'm more of a Nintendo 64. Bring me back to the old times. I'm more of a Jesus, I can't talk. I'm more of a Nintendo 64 Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum. I'm pretty sure that was N64. That went crazy. So we already got Fire Red, we got Coliseum, we got Emerald. Emerald's my goat, first of all. But then I think I gotta put Crystal, bro. The second generation of Pokemon games or whatever, those went crazy. Those went crazy. So again, Fire Red, Coliseum, Emerald, and Crystal. Again, I think if you're born anywhere 1998 and before, you definitely you feel where I'm going with this for sure. For sure. Um dude, but here's also the funny part. Pokemon Yellow is slept on. Pokemon Yellow is absolutely slept on. Like it was the first Pokemon game in the United States. If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure they didn't put out. Actually, is that true? I'm pretty sure Pokemon Green and Blue, like originals, were released in Japan only, and they released Pokemon Yellow, the third game in the series, and then they actually released that in the United States too. Pokemon Yellow also had Pikachu was able to follow around you, and then they took that away for some reason after that. But Pokemon Yellow is some gas. Um, Pokemon Coliseum and even Pokemon XD, because I'm just kind of talking largely about it at this point. Bro, the 3D Pokemon games that came out back in the day were fire. And the worst part is like we're at the point now where Pokemon is 3D. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense like when you would go from N64 GameCube Pokemon and then they only started releasing them still on the handheld consoles and it just wasn't the same shit at all. But like the 2D games were still fire, so we all took it on the chin, and it was what it was. But those 3D games, bro, I remember being amazed at Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum was so fire, bro. It like even the art style, bro, like the fact that the Pokemon looked like cool. They looked cool. Nowadays, bro, Pokemon looks so watered down. Like it looks so just everything's all adorable. Everything's round edges. There's no corners. There's nothing that looks like this is sick. Everything's all like, oh, that's so cute. I don't know, bro. Obviously, they know what they're doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not running Pokemon. But back in the day, the 3D games used to be so good. And I feel like, honestly, kind of like ahead of their time, not even just in terms of like the gaming sphere at large, but like specifically even in terms of how good Pokemon was later on as the series progressed. And then Pokemon Emerald, man. Pokemon Emerald is a goated game. Pokemon Emerald actually has to be one of my favorite games of all time. I've thought about my top 5 games of all time. And I guess I might as well put them out here. As basic as this might sound for all the real nerds and the real gamers out there, I'm gonna sound hella basic. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to act like I'm saying I'm not. But let me tell you what I got. Pokemon Emerald is actually one of my favorite games of all time. Then I gotta put Call of Duty in there. I gotta put Call of Duty, and I'm saying it as a franchise, even though I don't really love most of the games that came out after a while. But it's hard for me to pick between COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. It's hard for me to pick. So lump those all together. Call of Duty is my second game. Then I got Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is such it is peak fantasy RPG. And kind of just in my opinion, peak RPG. There's an open world. You can do whatever the hell you want. There's all these different types of quests. There's all these different types of people you can meet. It's a fun time, but it also doesn't the game doesn't force you to just figure it out all on your own. And I understand some of y'all love that. Not over here. After that, I got Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an insane game. I don't even think more needs to be said. And then I think finally, just because of raw hours put in and because of good times that I've had, I would have to put also another combo, Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. Just like those hero shooters. We can count them as one. Those are my top 5 games of all time. Let me know what your top 5 games of all time are. But just so you know, nothing's going to change my opinion on those. And then finally, what did I put in? Crystal. I put in Crystal again on my Mount Rushmore of Pokemon games. And that was honestly there being 2 regions inside of Pokemon Crystal was mind blowing to me as a 10-year-old, probably not even 10, as a 8-year-old, 9-year-old, maybe even younger than that. The fact that you had the Johto region and then you can go back to Kanto. And I think it's like when you go back, or is it that you start in Kanto and then go to Johto? Either way, I know there's 2 regions. But the fact that you go from one whole region, it's like you fight 8 gym leaders and then you go back to the whole other region to do it all over again. So much content there, bro. You gotta respect that. That was fire. That was fire. Yeah, either way, man. Pokemon is such a good time. Some of my favorite gaming memories come from playing Pokemon, and to me, it is just so sad, like where we are at right now with Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm optimistic about Winds and Waves, whatever the hell. That's the new Pokemon series that's going to come out on Switch 2. It's on Switch 2, so I will most likely not play it for a long time. But people are optimistic. It at least visually looks a lot better. I don't think they've shown too much about like whether story, like kind of story stuff. I'm not sure where it's based in. All of these, as of late, all the newer Pokemon games, like the more modern 3D Pokemon games, are always like based in a city. I'm pretty sure. I think all of them are low key based in a city, but I don't know where this new one is based in. I don't remember that, but people are optimistic about it. For me, I still feel like it's same old, and it's so funny how we give Pokemon and Nintendo like such grace, because in reality, bro, did you know Pokemon is the highest grossing IP of all time in the world? Pokemon has made more money just as a whole franchise, including games, merch, all that other shit. It has made more money than anything else in the entire world. And when they make a half decent game, we are so thankful for them. Bro, this is not a startup, bro. This is not an indie developer. This isn't even just your run-of-the-mill average AAA developer who might just put out some bullshit here and there. Is literally the most successful, highest grossing IP of all time. And this is what we get, bro. I don't know. So now we're people are just kind of clapping it up for Pokemon because the water looks good and the game doesn't bug and isn't broken. Bro, the corporations got us by the balls, bro. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, I think that's about it for Pokemon right now. I don't know if anybody out here and anybody got any opinions on some Pokemans, you let me know. On some Pokemons, you holler at me. Overkill. Y'all heard that new song? Overkill. With that white girl. Overkill. That shit kind of a bop. I'm not gonna hold you. Actually, maybe I will play play that right now, though. Let's see. It's definitely not here. Let's go. Do 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 do. Overkill. Damn, seems like, oh no, she keeps them here. Heard you, heard you, heard you, heard you, heard you. No, this might be overkill. Come on now. Overkill. Spend the night. A girl of mine. Overkill. At least I get to spend the night. Yo, hold up now. Hold up now. An hour later. The white girls got one with this one. The white girls got one with this one. I'm not gonna hold you. This kind of goes crazy. This might be one of the songs of the summer. I'm sorry. But this is getting more spins than J. Cole's The Fall Off. I didn't even need to say that at the end. I didn't even need to say that, but this song kind of goes crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Overkill. The white women, they're whiting, and it's like, come on now, let's not lie. This is the kind of white music that like is kind of crazy. This is kind of like, it sounds like the beats of almost like some NY like drill shit or even some like Jersey club shit with fucking some like a million fireflies, like that kind of energy, the Owl City energy on top of that, bro. It's kind of going crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I would never lie. Overkill.
Compassionate.
Let's go here.
Compassionate. Definitely like sympathize. You close watch.
That's Joe Richardson describing how he feels when he's out in the community
Wow.
with his mobile laundry service, washing and drying the clothes of the unhoused in Philadelphia.
This was an idea that I had in 2010 when I was incarcerated, actually. And I drew it up.
After serving 14 years in prison, Joe got out and started working for his family business. But in 2023, a tragedy changed his priorities.
It's traumatizing.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
His 28-year-old brother was shot and killed while working as a tow truck driver. He says the loss made him want to do something more fulfilling.
Much better. For me, cleaning homeless people's clothes is like second nature for me. Because being in the struggle, being in the community, being away.
Joe says a few hours a week he drives to neighborhoods like Kensington.
Oh my God.
Where he offers
Oh,
to
Kensington
those who are
too.
living on the street.
Kensington it is dirty in Kensington.
Unfortunate that a lot of people steal their clothes. Just earlier, one guy told me, he said, man, just to have clean clothes is a blessing to me. It helps me feel better about myself.
Bro, you know what I mean? You know what? I'm not even gonna say too much. Let's not talk too much about all the terrible stuff that's going on in the world. Let me bring you some positivity. This is somebody who was incarcerated, somebody who was down on his ass, bro. Didn't have nothing. And instead, when he gets out, instead of even just rightfully so working on himself, he gets right. He joins his family business, and then he starts going out there and helping people. Gotta love it, bro. You gotta clap it up. Hold up, I think I got some claps here. Somebody in his community taking his time, volunteering to wash clothes for people who are homeless.
Appreciate you.
On a Wednesday night, he parked at Arch and Broad Street. We found him helping Beatrice.
This right here is a service. We got people out here doing disservices. You hear me? This man is a superhero.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is a superhero, bro. So, I mean, the world is so awful, bro. If I could offer you any positivity, just know that there are people out here like this trying to do what they can to help their communities. And guess what, bro? They're not just worried about, yo, is this gonna get me rich? Is this finna buy me a house? Bro's just doing it. And obviously now that he's on the news, now that he's getting some attention for it, hopefully blessings find him, bro. But we got to clap it up for the fact that somebody's out there just doing good out of the goodness of their heart. And it's so easy for all of us to say somebody else will do it. But if it's not you and everybody keeps thinking somebody else is going to do it, then ultimately no one is going to do it. Clap it up for Joe, man. Come on, clap it up for Joe. That's a good guy, bro. That's a good guy. And I think, like, just what like the kind of stuff I want to speak to about this is like, there's so much, like, I think, hold up, let me get heady. Inside of capitalism, they build up this argument and this fantasy in their head that if people weren't incentivized through money to do something good, then there would be a whole bunch of people sitting on their asses and not doing a thing. And I just think like that is such brainwashing, and that makes you lose so much faith in the human beings around you. And I know it sounds corny. I know it sounds cheesy, but the reality is that like people want to do good. And this is Joe Richardson, who has had bad happen to him. Not only is this somebody who wants to do good, which is so hard to find nowadays, even just on an average person, but this is somebody who has had a lot of bad happen to him. Bro just said he went through a struggle. Bro was locked up and he came out and wanted to reform his life. But again, not just his life. He wanted to add to the world in a positive way. And just because people aren't incentivized or really held hostage by money, doesn't mean that people are going to want to stop doing good things. Doesn't mean that there isn't going to be somebody who's going to pick up the job in your community to be the janitor, bro. Pick up trash, mow lawns. Just because they're not incentivized by money doesn't mean that people would want to stop doing good and looking out for the people that they live around, bro. And I just think it's easy for the world and the system that we live in now to tell us the alternative, or like the alternate reality, and without monetary incentivization and capital, that the world would just fall apart and everybody would just sit on their ass. Come on, man. Shout out Joe. This is another interesting clip right here. This is another interesting clip right here. I'm gonna let her rock.
Target of patriarchy. Patriarchy was designed to subjugate men, to be able to send them off to war. We don't count how many men die at war. To send them to do the most dangerous jobs. To send them down mines, into diamond mines, go and do all this unnecessary shit that we don't actually need as a planet. All this excess is all created so that wealthy men can send young, healthy men to do the dog's dirty work for them, often lower, like working class men or people with lower status. And what they did, which was so genius, was to tell men.
What she also should have said is, I know maybe she kind of grouped it in lower status, but also men of color, black men, brown men. Let's highlight that specifically.
And oh no, women are the target. So you subjugate them, and then you won't notice how much we are subjugating you. And women are profoundly profoundly impacted, and in many ways now more so impacted, but only because men don't realise that they're the target, and rather than fight with us against patriarchy together, which would save their lives at higher numbers, the ego trip of being able to just feel like someone's lower than me is enough for them to be sated.
Let's be real. And I know. Oh, yo, Bat Boy, appreciate you for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I missed you too, fam. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. We are just about to dive into some heady shit right now. What I want to say about this video is like this: not only does patriarchy work this way, but so does racism. So does the white capitalist. How do the smart people say it? The capitalist white supremacist patriarchy. It all works against everyone except a small group of people, and usually those small groups of people are white men. I'm sorry for the white males who are watching this. I'm sure you're not the problem, but the reality is there's an ultra elite small group of white rich men who will send out younger men, usually younger, broker, darker men, out to do the dirty work, and they want to recruit you for that. And yet, instead of us looking at this and pointing the finger at the ultra rich white men, we point the finger at women, we point the finger at immigrants, we point the finger at trans people. And it's like, bro, let's wake up, dog. Let's wake up. Because I think at some point, and like she said right there in the video, at some point, the only thing that people have to hold on to is that you feel like at least you're not that other person, or really what the source of your problems are, some other marginalized group that's being targeted through this. Bro, wake up, brother. Wake up. It's the ultra rich, it's the ultra wealthy, it's the ultra connected that we need to point towards, and we need to hold to the fire. And so I thought this video was said well, and I get it, bro. She's not finna let me hit. And I'm not doing this to simp for any one woman specifically, or any woman at all. I could really give a fuck. But the reality that people need to know is that the patriarchy also hurts you. When people are saying the patriarchy, it's not just about men versus women. The patriarchy is also damaging men. That's my rant. Yo, Bat Boy, what's good though? What's going on, fam? I hope you've been good. I don't know if you have any thoughts on this too. I'm doing this thing now where I'm trying to turn on the stream again, trying to get back in front of the camera. And also just, one, if I'm going to play video games, why not at least go live, first of all, right? So I might play some shit later tonight. I already knew that I was probably finna play some shit later tonight. Why not at least go live if I'm gonna do it? And then the other thing is, I'm figuring out, bro, I don't really need to reinvent the wheel. There are so many people who are lit and have these huge followings just reacting to shit. And even if in some ways I don't want to be somebody who just reacts, what I can do is at least find content that I do like and try to amplify it, try to speak on it, add a little bit of my own opinion, and then post that. So this is my new and improved streaming era. My new and improved era. Overkill. I miss when you react to new music. I've been listening to shit I think you'd like. Oh, hey, yo. Feel free to drop a link. Can you drop links in Twitch chat? I would definitely like to react to some shit. I actually just reacted to, react. I had already heard it, but have you heard that song, Bad Boy? Has this crossed over into your social sphere? Overkill? Overkill. Overkill. Reading messages like I'm the bad guy. Have you heard this? Have you heard this yet? Let me know if you've heard this. This is actually going pretty well. And I was just telling the stream of just me, about how the white women got some shit right now. White women are sitting on some fire right now. Gutta Child by Gabriel Jacoby is so good. A short 20-minute album that should be longer. Overkill. There really are two different worlds out there because the fuck is that? Yo, you're not lying. And honestly, I was surprised that the Overkill song even made it into my stratosphere. Stratosphere, like I don't know. I'm just saying words, bro. I'm surprised that the Overkill shit though crossed over into my algorithm because it's not something that I would really be into. But it's this song by this white girl, and it actually goes kind of crazy. Hold up, let me pull that up for you, kid. Let me pull that up because honestly, it's a catchy ass song. I want to hear it again. Got a Child is that song that you're talking about, or this album too? Is it new? I haven't heard it, so I'm down to pull it up. But also, let me show you this white girl. This one's cool too, but this one isn't the one I'm thinking about. Spend the night. Got a girl in my shirt, it might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night. Overkill. Overkill. Yeah, we'll definitely listen to Gutta Child. I'm there. Can you also let me know if the levels are good? Like, is my mic sitting nice and above the music right now? Also, is it echoing in a really bad way? Because I am playing this out loud without having it in my ears. But tell me this song isn't catchy though. The white girls got one this summer. The white girls got one this summer. Hold up. Overkill. Back like I'm the bad guy. It's definitely giving like a Billie Eilish vibes to me. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. The levels are good. I just wish you turned the song off low key. Jesus. Yo, bad boy, you gotta be open-minded about this. You gotta be open-minded about this. Overkill. Oh, what's this one? Oh, I'm liking the video game. Oh, this is tough. Wait, hold up. Okay, it's less video game shit. She's back like I'm the bad guy. Good night. We're gonna get to Ghetto Child right after this, I promise. Don't be a hater, bro. The white girls with black boyfriends can have this one and keep it on the low. She definitely strikes me like she's had a black guy. In the night, all the buttons on the elevator. Overkill. An hour later, overkill. Overkill. You want me like I'm the bad guy. All right. Your cover is way better though. Appreciate you. All right, bet. I'm down to listen to Gutta Child. I don't think I had anything else on the. Oh, at some point I want to talk about Drake having classics. We can listen to Ghetto Child first though. Overkill. Do you have a specific song? Because obviously the whole album probably won't be able to do that. But do you have a track off the album that you think would be a good place to start? I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. I need to phone a friend. I need to stay the night. Oh, why is my stream named that, bro? My stream should not be named that at all. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. Maybe this will change it. Overkill. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. Bro, it's catchy, bro. It's catchy. I would never lie. It is catchy, bro. Like let's stop playing. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. All right, let's see if you back in chat. The whole album fire, great opening track. My personal fave is the tie between the title track and Dirty South Baby. All right. I feel like if you're gonna give me two, I gave you the assignment of giving me one, fam. But if you're gonna give me two, I will pick the title track. Because I mean, somebody you got to be going hard if you're actually picking the title track. Wait. I might have to watch this. 5 Drake fans versus 1 secret Kendrick fan. Very interesting. I just saw something. The bombastic side eye. Yeah, I did give you the side eye because you had one job. You had one job, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Got a baby. Got a baby. Oh no, got a child. As you know, when I saw "Got a Baby," I didn't think this was the vibe. I didn't think this was the vibe. Oh, "Got a Child" by Gabriel Jacoby. The person is Gabriel Jacoby. That's "Got a Baby's" also not the right person. "Got a Child." Okay, this comes with it. Oh, the needle drop. Anthony Fantano reviewed this album, and he's wearing the yellow flannel. I will not watching the whole review right now, but usually that's a good sign. Okay, but the opening track is so good. What do you want from me? Okay, I mean it goes opening track and then it goes "Got a Child." All right, we could listen to both. We could listen to both. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. You'll be surprised at how quickly I will go to the bathroom. And then we'll listen to both the opening track. Is the opening track "Hello"? I don't know if this is if this is in order. I assume it's in order. But I will listen to "Hello" and then "Got a Child." Does that sound good? I'll be right back. You can confirm in the chat. Overkill. Okay, I'm back. Yes, the first child. Yes. Okay. We got it correct. All right, bet.
I just came home. Street light took long. Gonna let it say hi. Think she want my cell phone.
Damn. Hold up. Let me put on some headphones because I want to turn this up a little bit. I gotta get good wired headphones, bro. Pretty sure last time I tried to use these did not work. Let's see if we have better luck today.
She said.
Oh, I just made a weird sound.
So I told her.
Sorry. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. It's a vibe. I'm not gonna hold you. Come on now. Oh, is that how I need to? Boom, boom, boom. This should be input.
Tag along.
All right, bet. Yo, can you still hear the music?
But I ain't no average Joe.
Bat Boy, if you hear and you're actually locked in. Yes. All right, bet. Let's run it back. This is Gabriel Jacoby. 3 months ago.
I just came home. Street light took long. Corner lady said hi. I think she want my cell phone. Sugar water ain't free, she said. So I told her tag along. I don't know who she thought a nigga was, but I ain't no average Joe. Yeah, I said hello. How'd it do the girl? I'm Gabriel. I don't wanna play no game. Let's find a room and lock the door. Hello, really hope I get to see you back it up. We should probably hit the corner.
This production is fire.
Hello, that's me. I'm at your door. I got that shit that's before.
Bro, definitely sound, Southern.
Telling me she want the ride. Telling me she got some love and I cannot leave her side. But we should keep this on the low. I don't need my mama asking me questions about where I go. Y'all can't deny she looks so damn good. Damn shawty, what's the price? She said, I don't know if this is right, but I'ma let this shit slide one time. I said hello, how'd it do the girl? I'm Gabriel. I don't wanna play no game. Let's find a room and lock the door. Hello, really hope
Bro got some good vocals. Bro definitely got some vocals.
Hello, that's me. I'm at your door. I got that shit that's before. I hear I got that loaded, Lord. That's my shit. Touch my see, mama knew. Even though I said I was gonna use the whip to go and grab a box of syrup, I was most likely gonna take that beer and drive somewhere far away. But on this particular morning, I was indeed being straightforward. I just wanted my breakfast. Unbeknownst to me, I happened to find a fine duchess on the corner, waiting on some little 18-year-old hat cat like myself to come up off her, thinking I was no alligator. Lady, I got an EBT card and a half-eaten frozen cup. What you trying to do?
Nah, that was tough. All right, so this next one is Got a Child, but that was hard. Shout out Gabriel Jacoby. Let's clap it up for bro. Oh, pretty good. He rapping and he's singing. He got some good vocals.
Real got a child. I'm so sucker free, baby. Can I show you just what I mean? Lay there. Cruel world, yes.
Oh, it's hard.
I'm leaving the soul. Ain't nothing on the west side. I was hoping you would leave with me too. And if it ain't gonna be that way, if it ain't gonna be by bloodline, I at least need you to understand you ain't never gonna find another man like me. And if it ain't gonna be
Oh, this is
that
hard.
way, if it ain't gonna be my bloodline, I don't wanna try. Ain't enough. I ain't finna lie. Ain't enough. With that bag. Real got a child. I'm a dirty child, baby. I heard y'all talking about me out here. Would you say if you don't come around me?
Nah, this is good music. This is definitely good music, bro. All right, bang. Gabriel Jacoby. Chat put me on. now I'm putting the people on because this will get clipped. You know what I mean? 'Cause this is good music. Gotta put out good music out there. I'm somebody who can be very cynical about new music that comes out. So when you find good music, you gotta make sure to share it.
Outside, what? That's why you see me right here. I'm getting money for the first time. I was hoping you would see this right there. And if it ain't gonna be that, understand you ain't
I
never
didn't
gonna
mean to skip
find
forward
another
there.
man like me. And if it ain't gonna be that way, if it ain't gonna be my woman, I don't wanna try. Yeah, no, I ain't feeling like, yeah, no.
That's right, that's what I like to see. Come on now.
Long legs sleeping in them corners. Not every night I'm up until the morning. Arm at a water bug in the toilet. Now I can't eat shit on these niggas and enjoy it. Mama in the kitchen, let me see what's boiling. Carolina water, mix it with that Florida. Somebody said this ain't what they ordered. I could give a damn. This is what I am. Come on.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Great suggestion right there. Great suggestion. Shout out Bat Boy. Great suggestion right there. That's good music, bro. I'm I'm interested in watching this little Fantano review that's over here. I think that'll be tough too. Okay. Bats in the chat. Oh, that rhymes. A bat in the chat. Put a bat in the chat for Bat Boy. All right, word. Let's see. What else am I trying to put on? I want to talk like I'm from the South, just cause bro's inspiring. Oh. Wanted to talk about Drake having classics. That's what I wanted to talk about next. Hold up, give me 1 second. Does this record? This does not save my VOD automatically. I would have to go in. Bats in the chat. Damn, Phoenix got bars. Have you ever tried doing music? Wink. I have. Obviously. Speaking of my own music, though, I do want to I have a collection of old songs that I never put out that I made at Paper City Studios right here in Holyoke. My guys, the studio I was a part of. And I just want to put it out. I want to put it out soon. But I just have to, I feel like I got to make a cover art. And obviously I got to just do the work of submitting it in DistroKid. And I think it'll go fine with no problems. I've pretty much reached out to people about putting out the music. And I'm pretty sure I got a thumbs up across the board. But also, I might have not reached out to exactly everybody. So I don't know if somebody's going to be upset if I just put the music out there. But I kind of want to say, fuck it. And just do it. What should I have here? Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. I mean, come on, brother. By the way, how's your cat doing? Oh, my cat is doing good. Thank you for asking. Bro, I wish I could. Sorry, I'm also looking at like the vertical version of my stream, and sometimes I'm like so close to the cam, but like this is the best setup I think I can get for my situation. But my cat is doing good. She's so cute. My cat has turned into a lap cat. My cat is such a cuddly cat, which is something that I was scared that I thought that would be a place that maybe we would never get to. But alas, we have. So my cat is doing awesome. I appreciate you. How are you doing? I feel like last time we talked, you talked about moving. Um, and I think, have you mentioned a pet? I feel like you might have. Oh, damn. Drake put out a new song that I'm not even hip to. Oh, wait, no, that's not a new song. That's an old one. All right. Yo, actually, Bat Boy, this is be an interesting question. Are you watching like on a phone or on your laptop? I'm settled into my new spot in Northampton. Roommates are weird, but they're not bad people, just weird. But oh well, that is usually the best you can ask for with roommates, unfortunately, fam. But I'm glad that you're in the new spot. I'm glad you're settled. That's awesome. And still, congratulations that you moved, you know? It's still a new chapter. Um, yeah, obviously. Oh, I didn't even see your other chat here. What does it say? Do it. Time is too precious and short to just sit on your creations. No cap. Appreciate you. You're not wrong. Um, but yeah, obviously, ideally, you get along with your roommates. They become your new best friends. They become family. It's the best. It's the best situation ever. But that rarely happens. And ultimately, the more realistic ideal scenario is, to me, in my opinion, you have roommates that you just don't really talk to, and as long as they do their stuff and don't make the house a mess, I can survive with not really talking and being friends with my roommates. And then a tier below that is that, okay, maybe you got to talk to these people. They're not your favorite people, but they also aren't being rude or super messy or anything like that. So it could be worse. And I want to cap, but pets aren't allowed at this spot, so I've resulted to being obsessed with other people's cats. Also, yes, I'm watching on my phone. Oh, you're watching on your phone? Word. Oh, I def can't see them being my besties because they're both pushing 40 and just weird, but at least we all mind our business. Hey, that's good. I mean, I don't know how much you want to share about how weird they're being. I'm interested, but you don't got to share. You don't got to put them on blast. But hey, as long as they're not being like weird to you, like seeking out the weird, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Exactly. As long as they mind their business. Living with people, though, that are much older than you, that is something I've never done. Besides my parents. But that is something I've never done. But again, that might just mean that they're at least hopefully grown and mature enough to like not leave the house a mess, do the things that they need to do. And if you can just mind your business and y'all are just two ships passing in the night, then honestly, that is not bad because it can get a lot worse. No matter how old they are. Uh, okay. Okay. Who's the JR here? Oh, it's not telling me. No, go back. Go back. Well, one of them is white and weird, and my biggest irk is that he has no bathroom decorum. Man is 38 and always forgets. Oh, man is 38 and always forgets to flush every time. Every time I enter the bathroom, I flush the toilet first because I just know something vile is in there. Damn, that's rough. That's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess it could be worse if we're trying to stay positive. I guess it could be worse. Yeah. That's something that might need to be a roommate meeting, house meeting. Flush your shit. That shouldn't be like too hard to understand or even too rude to deliver. I think asking people to flush is pretty reasonable. To be honest with you. I'm trying to give me 1 second. I'm trying to see my little Instagram real quick. How many people have seen? I assume also, Bat Boy, that you got here because you saw my post on Instagram. Sometimes that's what I gotta do. A few people have seen my post on Instagram. We bring it up all the time in the group chat, and he knows it's a problem, but does nothing about it. He also has such a lag when he talks, like it's talking to Slowpoke the Pokemon. Man is running on a 20-second delay. Ugh, tough. It's getting harder and harder to say it could be worse, but again, it could be. I mean, unfortunately, again, that's just how it goes with roommates. It literally could be worse. Yes, I literally jumped when I saw your story post because I've been waiting for your return. I appreciate you, fam. I really do. You really been locked in over here. I really do appreciate that. But I'm not appreciating your roommate leaving fat shits in the toilet is what it sounds like. That's tough, bro. Grown ass man like leaving his shit and having to be reminded to flush the toilet is actually insane. That is wicked. That is not it. I will not lie to you. That is not it. But I think I'm gonna move on though to let's talk, and I might try to make a little YouTube video. But oh my god, now we got some crazy shit in the chat now. But who cares? Should I make this smaller here? Honestly, I probably should. Wait, did I break it? Hold up. Sorry, just testing something on my screen. Just testing something on my screen. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. All right. It's still popping up. People are going to see that I am talking to myself. In chat, that's what it looks like right now. Because it deleted some of the old chats. Okay. Bet. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. However much you don't like Drake music, like even asking if bro has a classic is just delusional. I'm not gonna lie to you, because at some point, if you have been listening to music for the past literally over 10 years, like 15 years at this point, Drake has probably had a project that you couldn't get away from. And now this whole thing is obviously subjective, but let me at least break down how I view what a classic might be. I see classics as being made up of like two components. One, the music is so good and is so impactful and blows people away. For the people who have heard it, even if it's not super popular, the music is so good that it can be a classic. Two, the music is so popular. It becomes so popular. Everybody in the fucking world is listening to it. You can't get away from the music. It becomes so connected to like a current moment in the world, in your immediate circle, and in whatever life or circle you might find yourself in, that it becomes a classic just through time. I feel like classic, or just through popularity and time. I feel like classic is made up of those two things. Now, an album doesn't have to have both of those things. And I don't even know if it can have, it can have one of those things too, but it has to have it to such a high degree that you can make that argument as to, even if we're talking about a classic, like some indie classics for you, there might be some indie artists who made music and everybody who listened to it felt like the music was actually so mind-blowing, so different, almost objectively good, that it becomes a classic or even a cult classic that can stand the test of time because the quality of music is so high. And like I said, on the other side, a popularity of music can also make something a classic. But what I usually find is that albums have to have some combination of the two. They don't have to be maxed out in both of those categories, but they should at least have some combination of the two, and it has to reach a certain level, and at least in one of them, at least to be considered a classic. And then, of course, if an album has both, it is objectively really, really good music, and also was, so symbolic or so associated, so ubiquitous is like the only other word I can think of. Such a big part of the zeitgeist that it was inescapable. Also makes, if an album can have two of those or both of those things to a high degree, I mean, that to me is objectively a classic. Bat Boy said, first two Drake songs I heard were Find Your Love and Up All Night. Everybody bumped those songs / albums in 6th grade nonstop. Yeah, I mean, especially for people like if we're talking like even kind of like, to be honest, probably more like 1991, 1992 and up, you have had some Drake that's been in your life that you could not escape. And we're talking about this, like I'm talking about this from the perspective of somebody who's born in 1997. The reality is I was listening to early Drake when I was in 6th, 5th grade. And I say that to add some context around the fact that like Drake is only really hot because teenagers at that time were listening to it, right? People that were older than me were discovering Drake at that time, and it becomes so impactful that eventually it trickles down to not only people younger than those people, but also just even to the world, the radio, because ultimately young people also kind of dictate what happens on the radio. But I don't want to lose my point. If we're talking about Drake not having classics, I mean, we can just go through what is here on Apple Music. So Far Gone is a classic blog era mixtape. This is a classic part of hip hop that also showed that like people who are hot on MySpace and hot on early YouTube or music internet blogs, like they could really do something. We're talking about Drake, Mac Miller, Kid Cudi, Wiz Khalifa. These are the folks, Soulja Boy. These are the folks who were really doing something on the internet. And showed people that like, yo, this actually can move the needle. So Far Gone is a classic mixtape. Stop playing. But let's go to classic albums. Thank Me Later, for me, I feel like Thank Me Later is a timeless album and actually some peak Drake writing on some of this album. But if you don't want to call it a classic, I'm not going to fight you, bro. Now, then we get on to the next two, bro. Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. These are undoubtable. Like, you're not arguing with me if Take Care and Nothing Was the Same was a classic. Again, you could not like Drake all you want. And I'm a huge Drake fan, but I'm a Kendrick fan at heart. Like, Kendrick is my guy. But I would never take away that these two projects are classic projects. Not only do they have good music, like I said, back to what I was saying, the two elements that I think you need for a classic, good music and popularity. Not only was it good music, but it was also some of the most popular music in the world. What are we doing? This is Take Care. This is Take Care. This is Nothing Was the Same. This is also at a time when, man, we forget, like, when Drake was first entering the scene, he really did deal with a lot of pushback for being a guy who sings. Like, and bro, instead of trying to change his style, instead of trying to, I mean, don't even get me wrong, he definitely tries to rough up the edges wherever he can so that it's not straight soft shit. But ultimately, his style is his style. The singing shit has influenced the game in ways that will probably never change, to be honest. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same are classic albums. Stop playing with me, bro. If you're reading This Is Too Late, now this is one of my favorite Drake projects in general. And I think it's one that when it came out, actually didn't get the popularity that it deserved. But with the case with a lot of Drake music is that as it ages and people go back to it, people really appreciate it. And if you're reading This, It's Too Late, I think is one that people are appreciating heavy nowadays. And it's also one of those projects that was like the first, for me, in my opinion, The Weeknd was definitely on this with like some House of Balloons era shit for sure. But Drake also really influenced and I think pushed to the front that kind of dark R&B shit, like that R&B shit that wasn't just like Fireworks or the Janae Eco shit or the Marvin's Room shit. Like, if you're reading This Is Too Late, I mean, let's even click into it. If you're reading This Is Too Late, Energy, Legend, Know Yourself, No Telling, Madonna, Jungle, You and the Six, Used To, like Wednesday Nights, Preach, bro, Preach goes crazy. Company, like this is some dark, moody R&B that is so impressive and I think sounded so good and is now aged so well. So for me, I say all that to say, to me, that's a classic because the music actually is so good that it can even compensate for how popular it was at the time. But also, it's even hard to argue. It's hard to argue. it's hard to argue that it wasn't that popular because it was still Drake. This is Drake by the close to the peak of his powers. Then we got What a Time to Be Alive. That's another mixtape. Obviously, we know that's a little combo mixtape with Future. There are a couple classic songs on that. I would not call that a classic project. And then we move on to Views. Again, whether you like the kid or not, Views is a classic project. So that is 3 classics right there. We're already kind of breaking the argument. If you're somebody who thinks that Drake doesn't have any classics, I don't think you're taking serious the projects of Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, and Views. Views, although at the time, as a Kendrick fan, as a J. Cole fan, I didn't think Drake put out a project that showed me he really wanted to rap, that he really was trying to be the best rapper of all time. And for a second, it seemed like we were all going to agree that that's okay and that he was going to agree that that's not his intention. But then I think later on, he really shows us that he wants to be considered the best rapper of all time. And that's where we get into some hiccups. But Views, this is patois Drake. This is that Caribbean dance hall effort. And the reality is bro did his thing. I mean, bro did his thing. One Dance, Controller, Redemption, Feel No Ways, You With Me, Child's Play. I mean, these Hotline Bling was also at the end of that. Hotline Bling came out a little bit before that, but that was a part of this era. These are classic, like generation defining records. And not to mention the fact that like we talk about, nowadays, what you might even consider the old heads, people from in my age range, because I'm unk now, I guess. People still talk about summer 2016. People still talk about summer 2016, bro. And Views dropped in 2016, and we are not gonna sit here, no matter again how much of a hip hop purist you want to be, we are not gonna sit here and act like Drake's Views was not a huge part of why that summer was fucking lit. Going outside was fun. And that's some of the best parts about Drake music is that it's party music. It's a lot of music that also appeals to both men and women. And that kind of middle ground that Drake can find is something that Kendrick can't do. It's something that Cole cannot do. They got their records. They got their tracks. You feel me? That shorties like, guys like, you can put on in the club, maybe. But it's not Drake, bro. And so the fact that you could put on an artist that the girl you're chilling with, she's also going to like the song. And then also you as the dude are going to like the song. Like that is a certain kind of balance and a certain kind of middle ground that a lot of artists cannot find whatsoever. Whether people want to admit it or not, music is very gendered. And that's something that I've realized even more so as I've gotten older. And I listen to R&B. I listen to female vocalists. I listen to R&B singers who again are women. And it's good, but it's in the minority of what I listen to. And it's not until you really talk to a girl, talk to a woman, ask her what she's playing, and she's going to tell you other artists. And you might assume that they're going to be women. You already might assume that. But if you take the second to really think about how little a lot of women listen to male music. Like, think about it, bro. Like, you don't live in this world alone. There are women who have never listened to the rapper that you listen to, or they listen to it a little bit here and there, you feel me? You know what I mean? But there's also women who really rarely listen to male artists. So when you have somebody like Drake who can do both, who can appeal to both audiences, it's special, bro. And Views definitely did that. So that's another classic. I mean, we could even end it right here. I'll tell you this. though, as we continue to go down the list, Scorpion is not feeling like a classic to me. Dark Lane demo tapes, great music. Not really a classic. I'm not going over Care Package. That's all old shit, right? Certified Lover Boy. Now, it's funny because this album was pushed to such a degree, and I think actually was pretty popular, especially because he was, I feel like this is also around the time, where we find out about his kid. He's going through all the Pusha T shit. So just in terms of visibility, Drake is highly visible and even a little bit more visible than he usually is, being seen also in certain lights that maybe he's not happy with. But Certified Lover Boy, maybe you could even argue is that popular. The music is not good enough. So the popularity for me does not compensate in a way that would make this a classic album. Honestly, Nevermind, same thing. Her Loss. Now, I've heard some people talk about Her Loss, and they feel like maybe this could be a classic project. I just think from top to bottom, the music is not good enough. There were a couple songs that definitely went a little bit crazy. Rich Flex, for sure. Jumbotron shit popping. I mean, that's one I really liked. I don't know if everybody else liked that. But obviously, there's a couple on here that Drake and 21 did their thing, but I don't think had as enough good tracks and actually wasn't really as popular as you would think it would be for this to be called a classic. And to be honest, that's exactly how I feel about For All the Dogs and some Sexy Songs for You with the Party duo track, the Party duo album. But I was actually talking to one of my boys, and it is funny because Drake has put out a lot of duo projects. He is also, that is another thing that makes him different from, the big three convo. I don't see Cole or Kendrick doing that. And now I know there's going to be a couple people who are like, oh, that's because they actually try to make good music and they're not making just bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And I get it, bro. I'm really there with you. I'm in my backpack just as much as you. But also, bro, it is really cool to see an artist have such a high volume of music, like have such a elite output of music. Even if you don't think every track is elite, what I think also is the thing about Drake in terms of the dynamic of his music, this is something I say all the time, is that even if every song is not a 10 or every project from top to bottom is not a 10, very rarely does a Drake song go below like a 7 or 6. And while that might be confusing because you're like, why am I settling for a 7 or a 6 from one of the biggest artists in the world? But I think when you go back and you forget about some of the songs and you don't come into some of these songs or these projects with expectations of this is the biggest artist in the world, the reality is somebody who's able to put out this much music while maintaining a bare minimum quality that is pretty high, that's impressive, bro. And so that's where I always try to give Drake his credit. Not even my favorite artist of all time. Definitely one of my favorite artists of all time. But I'm a hip hop guy. I'm a Kendrick guy. So I'm not trying to give free gas. But then we start talking about Drake not having any classics. That's where y'all are tripping. And I'm going to stand in. So 3 classics at least for sure to me. Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, Views. I don't care if you like Drake personally or not. I think you can be objective about music and about the landscape of the world, bro, because it's bigger than just you. These are projects that meant something so large to the moment that they were dropped in, that based off that. And I think when you objectively listen to the songs, it's good music. These are 3 classics. So stop playing with the boy. Stop playing with him. He's got classics, bro. Stop playing with him, bro. Come on. Y'all making me have to give Drake free gas, and you know what I mean? I'm not the guy who's gonna volunteer to do that, but now we're having this convo about him not having classics. Stop playing with him. Well, I think I just got all my shit off. It is 11:11. That's my TED Talk. That is my TED Talk about that. Bat Boy, I appreciate you throwing me some. Oh, let me also turn off this recording. I appreciate you throwing me some suggestions in the chat. I think what I might do right now is listen to not listen, play some Call of Duty, as wild as that might be. I don't know what you want. I don't know if you're still playing Fort nowadays. But yeah, I think I'm done with all the yapping. No cap. Bad boy, I assume I lost you. Or, you're probably multitasking, which is fine. That is fine. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. That still goes crazy, bro. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. Alright, man. We'll hop into some COD. Why not? Climbing to diamond. BO7 rank play. I'm reading messages back like I'm the bad guy. Overkill. Okay. I just be hopping in nowadays. I don't even be warming up. Because I'm just like that now. Overkill. I'm reading messages back. Look on the back guy. Dude.
I've been riding around with my blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes, and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind, got my mind.
Record this out. It's like the track still. Record this out. Seriously.
So my 9 with the shit. I've been riding around with my blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind, got
my mind on my fridge.
But a lot of niggas dying, so my 9 with the shit.
Dude, what happened? Neighborhood. Of this day for good watch. Call it the neighborhood watch. Paper good watch. Captain Saberhood. Hood savior. Baby boy. Still got ID for switches. Mama still got my phone. Mama still got my phone. Back with a little bit of rap. Rock on a little bit of rap. That with a little shit Mac and a little shit Mac. I've been riding around with my blood on my lips. My gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind. Got my mind on the fritz. So my mind with the shits. My eyes and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind. Got my mind on the fritz.
They murking kids. They murder kids here. Why you think they don't talk?
Let's talk about it. They deserted us here. Where the fuck can I allow her at? Somebody get Kid Hurricane here.
Probably scared of all the refugees. Look like we had a fucking hurricane here. Are we shooting whether it's dark or not? I mean, the days is pretty dark a lot. Down here, it's easier to find a gun than it is to find a fucking parking spot. No love for the opposition. Specifically opposition. They never been in opposition. Violations from the nation correlating you dry snitch. I've been riding around with my blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind, got my mind.
Wait, what? Bam just scored 83 points?
I've been riding around with my blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind, got my mind on the fritz. But a lot of niggas dying, so my 9 with the shits.
No.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective.
You should ask us if we scared too. I know you scared. Me too. I know you scared. You should ask us if we scared too. If you was there and we just knew you cared.
The enemy's planting the
It
bomb.
just got warm out. This the shit I've been warned about. I hope that it's storm in the morning. I hope that it's pouring out. I hate crowded beaches. I hate the sound of fireworks. And I ponder what's worse between knowing it's over and dying first. Everybody dies in the summer. When they say goodbye, tell them while it's spring. I heard everybody's dying in the summer. Afraid to golf, for a little more space. I know you scared. You should ask me if you scared too. You want just who you care
That one.
to.
But we are not out of the mix yet.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my
Okay, alright.
Search and destroy.
Come on.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodie.
We got the
my
bomb.
homies think it's stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
Got him.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Okie dokie, I'll keep it low key like toilet bro, or he'll go blow the loudy. Salty if sour Saudi, Wiley up off peyote, wildin' like that coyote. If I sip any, my belly just might be outy. Pull up inside a huggy.
No, brother.
Pick up the pack in an hour, I'll ask my lucky.
Only one
Tonight
enemy
she
left.
just yelling fuck me.
I almost got him, too.
Used to like orange cassette tapes with Timmy, Tommy, and Chucky. And Chucky, Jesus pieces, and Jesus love me. Put Visine inside my eyes so my grandma would fucking hug me. Your generation above me, I know you still remember me. My afro look just like that is. Y'all taught me how to go hunting. Blam! Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I think. I got burn holes in my hoodie, so my homies think it's that. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stand. I got burn holes in my hoodie, so my homies think it's
Okay.
my cocoa butter kisses.
Secure the mission area.
I'm going for the hard snipe on the right side.
I will smoke a little something, but I don't inhale. Everywhere that I go, everywhere
Got one.
as it goes to the go ends. Well, go figure, victors, light skin, Jesus got me feeling like Colin Bell. All praise to the guy, God knows he's a pro like Cole Intel. Check me, take me to the barber like you know me well. I mean, normally you see Norma Jean with a kick it with Farmer Phil.
Oh my god, I'm going crazy. I'm feeling like sign me the phase. You feel me? Sign me the 2009 phase. You feel me? 2 snipes like that at 28? Come on now.
I think we all addicted. Yeah. I think we all addicted. Really though.
Come on now, brother.
We all addicted.
Talk about it.
Yeah. I think we all addicted. Cigarettes on
Eliminate the
cigarettes.
objective.
My mama think I stink. I
We
got
got the
holes
bomb.
in my memories. My homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I think we all addicted. Cigarettes on cigarettes. My mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies. All my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
I can make a flow, pit a patter with a patter, pit a
He is
two
nearing
C.
zero. Close
In a
the
jalapeno
deal.
and a goofy. Try hard not to be addicted to a groupie. I ended up on a
Last one
album cover in
standing.
a Gucci. You see, I be still a guy, but a goofy doobie. Flowing about drugs and the Uzi. That's the dual principle. Sometimes I'm gonna be about some hope, sometimes I'm gonna make a movie. And when it come to rapping fast, I'm the Higgs boson.
Come on now. Am I about to clutch this? Oh my god. My race is beating. My heart is beating. Oh shit! No! Oh, he sniped me, brother! No, he sniped me back! He sniped me back. If he missed that too, it would have been the game. Wow. You hit it. Good job. Good job, man. That would have been the clutch too, though, bro. Damn.
Search and destroy.
I think I gotta go top here.
Protect the objective.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it's dank. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it's dank. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
One hostile remains. Take them out. There's not much time left to lock
Nice.
them down. The round is ours.
There you go.
Exemplary work.
There you go. There you go. Alexa, dark mode. Yeah, it might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night.
My jacket is a cape and my umbrella as a cane.
Search and destroy.
Richest man rocks the snatchless necklace. Spineless bitches and backless dresses. Wear my feelings on my sleeveless. My
You
weed
are authorized
seedless,
to
my
engage
trees
and protect
leafless.
the guild's
I
interests.
miss my diagonal
Bomb
grilled
acquired.
cheeses. And back when Mike Jackson was still Jesus. Before I believed in not believing in. Now I am who believed in me not believing in. Cigarette stained smile all covered in sin. My big homie died young, just turned older than him. I seen it happen, I seen it happen, I see it
Bomb
all.
going down.
Still be screaming, I see his
Only
demons
one enemy
break
left.
through walls.
Neutralize them.
I tripped to make
Bomb
the
is
fall
armed.
shorter. Fall quarter was just a tall order. And I'm hungry, I'm just not that thirsty. As of late, all my verses seem not so versy. And all my words just mean controversy. Took the team up off my back like that's not your jersey. Stressing, pulling my hair out, hoping I don't get picked. All this medicine in me, hoping I don't get sick. Making all of this money, hoping I don't get sick.
Oh, no way.
Body for phone.
I knew I read that too.
Sometimes the truth don't rhyme. Sometimes the lies get millions. Funerals for little
Been
girls
recorded.
that are planning to
Employee
do.
performance rating
Cubicle,
updated.
desktop with a beautiful view.
Maybe I should just went for the quick scope. No confidence there.
What a Hoover could do for future hoopers dead from Ruger shooting through the empty alley. Could've threw him an alley oop, helped him improve in school.
I gotta have some confidence there.
I still miss being a senior and performing at all those open mic events. Eyes closed, eyes
Search and
closed,
destroy.
seeing arenas. And I still get jealous of it.
I'd be overkill. At least I get to spend the night.
All that anti-violence shit goes out the window along with you and the rest of your team. Smoking cigarettes to look cooler. I only stop by to look through ya. I'm only getting greedier. And I'm still Mr. You Media. And I still can't find talent. And I'm still choosing classmates that wouldn't fuck.
One hostile remains.
Mom still
Take
thinks
them
I
out.
should go back to school. And Justin still think I'm good enough. Mama Jen still
Dude,
take
they
the
keep
meds.
catching.
And I still
Almost
be
out of
asking
time.
God to
Buckle
show
down
his
and
face.
take this.
And I still be asking God to show his face. I am a new man. I am sanctified. Oh, I am holy. I have been baptized. I have been
Definitely
born
just a blurry
again.
intro.
I am the white light. Rain, rain, don't go away.
The last 3 rounds belong to us.
Yeah, it might be overkill. At least I get to spend the night.
This was my last shit.
Search and destroy. Remember that mission outcomes influence promotion prospects. We got the bomb.
Name dropping, good looking, mom walking, mother shut your mouth, brain broken, Frank Ocean is stay here in satin wood grain gripping, dripping, mother shut your mouth. Somebody pray for the guy, oh Lord, I wonder what might go on. Son, jamming, doing shit, rapping, trapping, tripping, sitting, slipping, gluing, chewing, vital done. Should've died, yellow, YOLO, was a light,
Oh, did you not see the guy? Come on, teammate. Look at the mini map.
effective drug out standpoint. Throw bands joint on a whole
Planting the
hand
bomb.
joint. Old school for my own old man joint. Still a change.
The bomb has been planted.
I like how this is like an ultra wide curved looking monitor. There we go. There we go.
Why toss my the same shit that get lost? Always feel so right. So I pray to the dealer. God know who he be. Truth be told, he choose me, introduce me to the Lucy Leaf. Oh, I seen the light, I lost my lighter. Big flip kicked or habit, and the walkie book your supplier. Lies, Levi's on fire, flyer on the wall, I'm brighter. In the darkness of the night, in the sky, I get higher. Chain smoking, name chopping, good looking, motherfucker. Shut your mouth. Rain broken, ocean listening, stay inside. We're going ripping, pink, tripping, mother. Shut your mouth. This part right here, right now, right here, this part my shit. I played it so loud in the car, I forget to park my whip. I lean back, it's part my shit. I turn up, I talk my shit. Hope you love all of my shit. I hope you love all of my shit. I'm still out, chain smoking, name dropping, good looking, motherfucking mother. Shut your mouth. Rain broken, frame ocean, listening, stay inside. It was great, gripping, bang, driven, mother. Shut your mouth.
That's terrible. Bam scores 83 points. Breaks Kobe's record.
Whatever, like I can wait till my birthday.
That's awful. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, all blessings to bro, but I hate this. That doesn't feel right at all. And I'm hearing that he had 43 free throw attempts. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Why would you even do that? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You get to 81, you get to 80, 79, put the ball down, sub out. You're gonna do that to Cole? To Bean? That's unacceptable.
Thank you. Love you.
Alright, so I love you too. Take care.
Alright, bye-bye.
Thanks for coming, guys. Remember sitting in class the first time listening to Dilla. Everything's good. Rubbing on your chins, Jim Margella, Branch and Chilla. Everything's good. My manager backpack packed with packs of cigarillas and some fruit snacks and some killers. Phone numbers on speed dial, call them, say monkey gorillas. Everything's good. I ain't really that good at goodbye. I ain't really that bad at leaving. I ain't really always been a good guy. I used to be thirsty thieving, running through purses, even persons leave them hurting, bleeding. I ain't really helped the helpless. I used to be worse than worthless. Now I'm worth hooks and verses. I'm good like books and churches, heralds and hooks and churches. Everything's good. See my name when you Google search it. Use a card when I make a purchase. Everything's good. But I knew it was fly when I was just a caterpillar. But I make it even if I never make a miller. When I meet my maker, he gon' make sure that we chill on. And everything's good. I ain't really that good at good night. I ain't really that bad at sleeping. With bad bitches, put them aside. I used to be thirsty creeping. Now I'm out working evenings, birthdays, even Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, weekends, rehearsing verses, murder and mercy.
Search and destroy.
Damn, it feel good to
Safety's
be a
off.
gangster.
We're not here to make
And it
friends.
feel good for me to thank y'all.
We got
Money
the
back
bomb.
in your bank account. All the songs that niggas they make up. There's a lot of songs niggas gonna make up. Make sense, but they never gonna make a sound. I'm better than I was the last time. Justin and them pencils. Mr. Vince, Mr. Chris Mental. This time I be Chris on Nintendo. Hey, good intro. Remember Jack and shopping after listening on Thriller.
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. One hostile remaining.
Everything's good.
We're bringing the bomb online. Bomb is armed. Enemies on start.
No way, dude.
Clean it up, J-Stock. Search and destroy. Protect the objective. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done. Fine. Get ready for the next one.
Fish truck, I prefer the better things. Niggas don't know money, act like nanny. This is depressing. This is terrible.
Destroy. You know what we're up against. Keep it tight or we're all screwed. The bomb acquired. Bomb dropped.
I'm always like half a bullet off, bro.
Daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. Clean it up, J-Stock.
Swimming to the bio where he told me.
I got that, I got that goddamn. I'm
Alright.
pusher man. I'm your pusher.
I think we gotta go into comms.
Slap it, toe tagging. I'm just trying to fight the man. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
I think we gotta go into comms. I think it's calling for comms.
Search and destroy.
Yo. Yo.
Defend the objective.
Ah, fuck.
One enemy left. Handle.
Think.
She got blessings on her knees, she a fiend for the D, even though I only beat one time. One time it was one, 2 times it was 2 plus me, it was 3 sometimes. Shouts out to Nate.
Not good,
I
Nate.
jack ball and I bop flex. Got
Okay.
Thank you.
Focus. It's a start.
Dude. If he would have lost that, I would have been stressed out.
She came to party, she popped Molly, said come to Papa, she said Papa, yes.
I got that, I got that goddamn. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Pimp, slap it, toe tagging. I'm just trying to fight the man. I'm your pusher man. I'm your
Search
pusher
and destroy.
man.
Move to engage all hostiles. We got the bomb. Time check, Black Ops. Credits are about to roll.
Right there,
Bomb
now it's
going down.
Snickers.
Charge is set. One hostile remaining. Got that one.
All right, bro, we're making the comeback. Cause what I wasn't about to do is get comebacked on again or ninja'd again.
Knocks on concrete, dollar rent your kids.
Search and destroy.
Back and I gotta stay at grandma's.
I'm getting messages back like I'm the bad guy.
None of my niggas ain't had no dad. None of my
All
niggas
units,
ain't had no
mission
choice.
area
JJ
designated
make
a
it
fuck 'em up
now.
zone.
79th Street was America then. Ice cream truck and the beauty supply. Blockbuster movies and hills again. We was still catching lightning bugs when the plague hit the backyard. Had to come in that dark. Cause the big shorties act hard. Okay, now day grandpa grand crossing. First day, niggas shooting. Summer school get to losing students, but the CPD get new recruitment. Our summer don't get no shine no more. Our summer die, our summertime don't got no time no more. Some
Get
friends don't
serious,
stay.
Black Ops. MTC is scraping bottom.
Some friends just say, hey, stay around. Yeah. Some friends don't stay. Some friends don't stay. Hey.
Enemies are setting charges. One enemy left. Handle it.
Ooh, I used to kill 'em with the long hair. Mama hair salon, doing perms out the armchair. Yeah, we're working late, he treat the girl like it's a timeshare. I would mow some lawns, fold my wands like a lawn chair. Now I'm the same way. Overtime, all the time, every night. Ready my blessing, I'm ready, I'll wait. Never let a friendship get in my way. Never let a fly get in my way. Never hold on, do whatever I say. 79, 79, 79, babe. 79,
Bomb defusal underway.
Some of my homegirls got lost in the paperwork. They was good friends, but I faked it.
There we go. Just like that, it's tied up.
Been a minute since I caught on a
Keep
friend.
pushing. That's 3 in a row.
Fucked up and fucked all my friends. All my friends. All my
Just like that, it's tied up.
Search and destroy.
friends. Some friends don't stick around.
Stay sharp. The guild's up to something.
Stick around.
Bomb acquired.
79, 79, 79, baby. 79, 79, 79.
No. Nice.
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops. One
you go.
hostile remaining. Bomb plant in progress. The bomb has been planted.
May the Lord give you journey's mercy. May you be successful, grant you favor, and bring you back safely. I love you.
When I was so young before I could remember, I would always treat my game like family member. Even when I change, a nigga never change up. I always bring my friends up. When I was so young before I could remember, I would always
Nice.
Last 4 rounds for the good guys.
Nice. We're still in it. We're still in it, yo. Now we've taken the lead. How dare he challenge you?
Search and destroy.
We don't do the
Protect the
same
objective.
drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs. Do the same drugs no more. Cause she don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs. Do the same drugs no more. When did you change? When do you aged? I thought thought you never grow up. I thought you never.
Get serious, Black Ops. MTC is scraping bottom.
We got old. I was too late, I was too late. A shadow of what I once was.
Oh no, of course I pulled out the cipher. Like, the COD timing is insane! The COD timing is insane! Oh my god. This game, bro. This game, bro. It's a cruel world out here.
Where did you go? Why would you stay? You must have lost your marbles.
Damn, they wrapped a beat hella quick.
So forgetful.
One enemy left. Handle it.
Don't wait up.
Oh yeah, he's him.
Using the bomb.
We don't do what we say we're gonna. You were always perfect.
How dare
Don't you miss the days?
they chow you?
Stranger, don't you miss the days? Don't you miss the
I don't know if that'll actually go through.
Don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs. Do the same drugs no more. We don't
Search and
do the
destroy.
same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs no more. We don't do the same drugs.
We got the bomb. One hostile remaining. Time's low. Put your head down and get it done.
Don't forget the happy
You're our last chance. Think smart, move fast.
past tense, past
And
bedtime.
I'm in their
Way
system.
back then when
That's
everything
curtains,
we
Black
read was
Ops.
real and everything was said.
Got him.
Why kids being kids? Why did you stop? What did you
Look at me,
do to
I'm that guy. Bro is one shot.
right back here? When did you start to forget how
Just shoot his body though. Shoot his body. Shoot his body. That's me.
Don't you call her out? Don't you please? Stay in the line, stay in the line.
Bro, search and destroy is so fun. I wish it came out more. I feel like it's rare for it to come up in the rotation. Ooh, my elbow just cracked. At least I get to spend the night. At least I get to spend the night. Overkill.
Alright, what's up? What's going on?
We used to roll at the rink. We used to roll at the rink. I used to talk way too much. You used to know everything. You couldn't stand me. I couldn't stand you. You said I'm steady playing, but you steady playing too. Your big brother footwork. Your place is the juke. The rink was the place, but in that space and time I was too young for you. As you were for me, to worry about fruities and truths, till I found out all of the shorties with cooties was cute and realized what booties could do. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it jukin', we gon' throw a party, and we ain't gotta do shit. You came with your best friend, came here for the weekend, go ahead with your party, so tell me what you thinkin'. So we gon' have a juke jam, we gon' have a juke jam, we can have a party, just listening to music like we used to do. I'll get close to you. I remember you used
Sister, I remember you, cause we've got so much history, baby.
Drew.
Maybe,
Drew.
maybe you and I were meant to be, maybe.
Drew.
I'm crazy.
Drew.
We never rolled at the rink, we would just go to the rink. You ain't buy tokens no more, you just hit roll at the rink.
What are we doing? Hardpoint?
You had a nigga, I couldn't stand him. But when they play Take You Down, Chris Brown, I am it standing. I mean it's just dancing, it's harmless as fuck. Then I put my waist in your hips and your legs and my arms just to harness you up. Then we hit the floor, all the kiddies stop skating. Grown folks do when they grown and they dating.
We got so much history, baby. Maybe, maybe you and I were meant to be, maybe. I'm crazy, crazy about you. We gon' get it jukin'. We gon' throw a party. You ain't gotta do shit. You came with your best friend. Came up for the weekend. Oh, it's a party, so tell me what you thinking. So we gon' have a juke. We gon' have a juke. We can have a party, just listening to music like we used to do. I'll get close to you. I remember you, cause we've got so much history, baby.
Drew.
Maybe.
Oh, wow, I was kind of pooping on an old guy like me. You shouldn't let me be doing that, buddy. Oh no.
We used to purchase a half. It don't be no time to smoke. I'm always throwing on clothes. We always throwing a fit. We don't got no time for no sex. I just put milk in the bowl. She don't be cooking that dough. She just put weed in the bowl. She don't have time for herself. She put in points in the bowl. You know she carry her own. You know she carry the child. She wake up at crack of dawn. She don't be cracking the smile. So when she back in the ball, I grab her, I tell her let me.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Oh wait, what? Oh, they shot it out the air? I think they literally shot it.
We control the hard point.
We used to movies and more. We used to Netflix and roll. I used to pass her the smoke. She used to laugh at my jokes. You pat my back when I choke. Wish we were stuck in our way. We wait too young to get old. We stuck together like ooh-ahs. We smoked too fatty, so we I should've knew when I grew up. It would be no time at all. We went from White House to Rolls. We went from joints to a bowl. She need a second to breathe. We need to actually score.
No. No, that was that would have been a big win.
Take it down, ooh. Let me run this back.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
You deserve, we deserve.
We've lost the lead.
No, brother. Thank you. They killed me.
The advantage is ours.
When it touchdown, ooh, I got to let back the rules.
Hard point identified.
I gotta break the new rules. She can't be taking no calls.
These boys ain't playing.
Pistol get lost in the sauce. Pistol get lost in the sauce. Chipping like this for the door. Told me her mom was a
Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh. I knew one of them was gonna be a that shit was Swedish for the peak. Oh, we got Swan Swift.
Testing hard. Hostile personnel. We control the hard point.
I'm kinda shit in this game.
Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Hostile personnel control the hard point.
Oh no, I got ripped.
Hostiles have the hard point.
I should have definitely got that kill.
Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down.
I think about it with a close off. I'm riding
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hard point located.
No! Oh my god.
We control the hard point. Hard point is active.
Oh no! There we go.
Contesting hard point.
it takes a place, feeling that you place. Love, sex, dreams.
Hard point identified. Hard point active. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested.
Spawns flipped.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Contesting hard point. Control the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point locked down. Hard point located. Crush them while they're on the defensive. Hard point is active. We control the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point contested.
I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love songs. Baby, I'm just rapping to this
Ordering Hellstorm deployment on my course.
Oh god.
Hard
Oh my
point
god.
identified. Mission metrics exceeded projection. Impressive work.
Black Ops met their match.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was gonna be me.
Lunsky. 2.58, little best KD in the lobby. Little best KD in the lobby. You heard me. Little best KD in the lobby.
Then I became a druggie, enhanced my fame and money. And for your pain and suffering, my karma's waiting for me, expecting payments from me. But she won't get a damn thing from me. She might get a band-aid from me. These wedding bands and these plans ain't for me. I know I'm a scumbag, and now you're heartbroken.
Bro's upset.
Still young for you to sip and wine. Let me see you wine.
At least I get to spend the night.
Pick up your wine glass with your fine ass before you wine fast.
I got the gold flames. Got the gold flames. Alright, man, I'm going to wrap this up in case there is anyone watching. I appreciate you for being here, but I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you for anybody who came in here. Shout out to Bat Boy, of course. And catch me next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Fee.